Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi. I've already coloured the lines in. I've used plain red, plain black, and that copper. The two plain black and red, they're from Temu. They're bought ages ago. Basic colours. And this is like a super sparkle white. Only I've put way too much in because I've never used it before. Look at that. Yeah, there was a hair on the end of my thing. But yeah, I dumped that all in. And looking at it, I'm thinking, is that enough? But when I mixed it up, I'm like, oh, that's a lot. See, I only wanted it just to give a little hint of a sparkle. Yeah, no, that's not a little hint of a sparkle. That's yeah, way too much. So that's going to last me a hell of a long time. It's really nice though. It's so yummy, really yummy. I mean, the camera don't do it justice. It's really pretty, and that looks like I'm about to drink it. I'm really not. I'm chucking things around all over the place. Uh, and I'm making sure the end of the tool's not got any more glitter on the end. And I'm going to use this as a base coat because I'm going to go back to front, front to back. Everything's going to be facing the table. Anyway, there you go. I've also got some white paste that I've made myself in that pink pot. It actually says white paste. Oh, I can read that. Wow. Um, so that was just titanium white and part B that I got left over. And I've had that for as long as I've had this channel now, I think. So it's done really well. So yeah, you don't need expensive white. Just get a pot of titanium white and powder and part B. Um, I've still got half a pot of the titanium white left as well. So if I need to make any more, then you know, job's a good one. And I am trying to get this so it fills up all the sides first, just to make sure I've got enough, and then scraping out as much as I possibly can, just to make sure I've got enough of a layer to coat the whole bottom. And the tricky parts are the coffee steam bits. Oh, and I've just realised I've done them in copper. I could have done them in white for steam. Ah, oh, mind you, I like it like that. The black and the red, I didn't want it to be like your brilliant colours like your tiny turners. I wanted it to be subtle. I mean, as subtle as black can be. Yeah, I just wanted it to be subtle. So I'm making sure I'm going around all the little nooks and crannies with me tool, and I get me little tiny stick too, just to poke round, try and make sure I don't get any bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. Dear me, that didn't even sound any better. Um, at this point, I really should have thought about putting that lid on that pot because all I'm doing now is staring at it, thinking, "Why did you not put that lid on the pot? You are a disaster, waiting to happen. Why did you not put the lid on the pot?" Luckily, it wasn't a disaster. But I've got all the way around. I've tried to do it very carefully so I don't scratch the paint up, not the paint, the mica off. And I'm going around with a lighter just to pop the bubbles. And I will be watching it for a while. I'm going to put it on my heat mat and then I'm going to watch it for a while and keep popping those bubbles. This stuff's really good. I also put it on the mat and spray it with some alcohol. Now that side's clear, and I've painted these with a bit of alcohol and the mica, using the same colours so they all match. And I kind of went in with the teeth to make it look as though there was gaps in it, but I didn't like that bit at the end, so I did alter that. Now I'm using transfers and shh, don't tell anybody. But I used a sticker. In fact, I think I used two, and it's only because I don't like them, and because I needed roses, and they were the only roses I'd got. So shh. These are transfers, so they're all right. I wanted I wanted pretty flowers because for me, Alice in Wonderland, that's what I'm doing. Alice in Wonderland is flowers, it's tea, it's mushrooms, it's keys, it's hats, it's clocks, it's smile, it's cards, it's potions, it's biscuits, cakes, it's rabbit. The clock represents the rabbit, the hat is Mad Hatter. I put some crowns in there. I've also got a flamingo. So I'm basically just trying to shove everything in it that would represent Alice in Wonderland. And I really do like this cup. And I think I used up at least 6 ounces, including the Alice in Wonderland themed bits. I think it was 6 ounces. I'm sure I've not poured anything else. Oh no, I had a little bit left over and put it into the tip mushroom. I usually put the end bits in the mushroom. I just want to see what it looks like at end. So there's a crown for the Queen. You got some card suits for obviously the soldiers. I mean this is not quite cured, but I'm okay with that. And I wanted the flamingo with the crown on, and I'm looking at it thinking, oh, I wanted it to face that way, but I've just remembered it's got to face the other way, and where am I going to put it now? So yeah, I got myself all confused there. And I realised also I needed to take some of the actual pictures away so I could actually see what to put next. And those pieces of plastic that you take off, oh my god, they would not leave my fingers alone. Every time I took one off, it was like stuck to me. And I'd have to wave my hands about to make sure it disappeared. So there's my flamingo. I picked out a few and I like, no, I like that one that's got a crown on. And this one is lavender, I think. So yeah, look at me. I'm trying to put it down and thinking, duh. You need to actually get them stuck down first. So I do that. I've got a bit of water and a baby wipe, and I just dab and leave, just so it soaks through. And if you don't have enough water on your cloth, just put some more on, and keep going. Um, it's good. It really is good. Having transfers on these, it's simple. You just have to remember to take the shiny sheet off, because otherwise it won't stick, and it'll probably float. And talking of float, hmm, yeah, had a bit of a floating issue. See, I wasn't sure whether to put the Alice in Wonderland bits inside the cups or outside the cups. And I looked at it and I thought, that might not actually work being inside because I think they were a little bit deeper than the actual mould itself. And you can see how easy it is just to push them off, push them away, and there you go. And they're on. But I hadn't realised at the stage that the sparkly stuff was quite milky looking. So yeah, I'd put way too much in. Way too much. And I'm just going to fill in with some more flowers. It's lavender, I think. Yeah, lavender. I don't know what the other flowers were. I can't remember. I'm going to put some other flowers in too. So I'm going to have a mixture of, well, basically, I'm chucking kitchen sinking. So it's transfers, stickers, dried flowers, and then I'm going to put embellishments on. Oh, and I'm also going to put these cards in. I got these off Temu and they're dead tiny. I mean, I could print some off, but I kind of got them for nothing. So I was quite happy with that. Um, and I've already put some glue either side to make sure they're sealed. Although they did feel quite plasticky coated. So I don't think I necessarily had to do that. Now that one there, that one disappears at the top because that's a floater. So we only end up with 3 cards in there. And I've got my dried flowers. And I don't use many. I just want to dot them about. So I use purple leaf to match the rest of the bottom leaves, flowers. I turn that over when I realise. And these are, I don't know what they are. I'm not good with names of plants. But I'm not good with plants. Plants die around me. In fact, dried one's probably the best plants I could ever have. I mean, that one looks like a daisy, but it's pink. So I've tried to match all the colours together, except for one, but that matches the actual cups with the red. So really, I'm using red, black, purple, pink, and white. Yeah, they'll do. And I kept looking at these stickers and thinking, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't think they're going to fit nice in there. No, no, no. So I thought, let's have a look, see where these roses can go. Because obviously the roses are, the Queen wants red roses and they plant the white ones, so they have to paint them. So I took out that pink flower and I think I actually put it back in the packet. Did I? No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. It's up there. Yes, because that floats too. Just a little bit. I mean, you can still, yeah, you can still see it. Just. Oh no, you can't. I've put something on top of it. You'll see it end. You will. You'll see it at the end. So I've got my second coat to put on, and I've also got to fill in my little charms. I'm just giving me that stuff, white stuff. I've already said it once. It's resin paste. Yeah, we'll go with that. Give it a good stir. And I did like this, but I wanted it being a bit more opaque. So I added some more. Just a little bit more. I'm using the thinnest brush in the world, so it looks like I'm putting tons in, but I'm not. I'm really not. Because the paintbrush is so thin, it's unreal. But you can see it's not far off being opaque, just slightly translucent. So yeah, just put that little blob in bottom, and then clean it off, obviously, because I don't want to keep it dirty. And I'm going to leave you to watch this bit and leave you with a bit of music.
In the garden where the shadows dance, I saw a grin without a face in sight. Eyes like stars under the pale moon's glance. Cheshire cat playing tricks all night. He appears then disappears so sly. With a wink and a nod he takes to the sky. In a world where reason has no kin, just a laugh and a bright white grin. Underneath the giant mushroom tall, I asked the cat what secrets he keeps. He laughed and said life's just a carnival, then vanished, leaving me counting sheep. He appears and disappears so sly. With a wink and a nod he takes to the sky. In a world where reason has no kin, just a laugh and a bright white grin. He appears then disappears so sly. With a wink and a nod he takes to the sky. In a world where reason has no kin, just a laugh and a bright white grin. Underneath the giant mushroom tall, I asked the cat what secrets he keeps. He laughed and said life's just a carnival, then vanished, leaving me counting sheep. I know the smiles through winding lanes, in a realm where madness reigns. Whimsy's king with no duty or sin, just a cloak of wonder and a Cheshire grin. Lost in riddles, words that bend and twist, Cheshire cat whispers tales so wise. Reality fades in a purple mist as his laughter echoes through the skies. Follow the smiles through winding lanes, in a realm where madness reigns. Whimsy's king with no duty or sin, just a cloak of wonder and a Cheshire grin. Lost in riddles, words that bend and twist, Cheshire cat whispers tales so wise. Reality fades in a purple mist, as his laughter echoes through the skies. Alice tumbles down, she's out of control, a chaotic fright without a goal. Strange and weird, this brand new place, magic shivers up her face. Whispers that go in the air, frightening sights, but she dares. Creatures with their eyes aglow welcome her to their show. The rabbit's late, gotta rush, in a hurry, can't discuss. Important date, won't wait for you. Alice better chase on through. Cheshire cat with wicked grin, hats of madness, let's begin. Teapots float and time does bend, wonderland will never end. The rabbit's late, gotta rush, in a hurry, can't discuss. Important date, won't wait for you. Alice better chase on through. Cheshire cat with wicked grin, hats of madness, let's begin. Teapots float and time does bend, wonderland will never end. The rabbit's late, gotta rush, in a hurry, can't discuss. Important date, won't wait for you. Alice better chase on through. Queens that scream and cards that play, unicorns with dreams to sway. Laughter mixes with the fright, every day becomes the night.
Probably noticed the little card coming floating up. Yes, I forgot to stick that one down. I only stuck down on the coloured lines so you wouldn't be able to see the glue. So a lot of these do start to rise up a little bit, so it does kind of look a bit strange. Um, I'm using my lighter to get rid of all the bubbles, and I will be keeping an eye on it because I'm going to put it now, transfer it with a very long ruler underneath it onto my mat. And I've already demolded these, but I didn't look at them. I didn't look at them, honest. And they're so cute. I love them. Oh, I just love tiny stuff. I really do love tiny stuff. Now, the key had a back to it, so I do eventually cut that out. And the mouth felt a little bit softer, but it was cured. It was just not cured enough yet. And I'm going to use a pen on some of these, an acrylic marker. But this, yeah, these cups, you can see that it's start to float up. And I do try to unmold it on camera, but it's not quite right. So I end up having to leave it for a little while because it was still a little bit bendy in places and I was struggling to get it off. And I didn't want to ruin the mould because I like the mould. I'm going to have to do another one of these, but more gothy colours, I think. I love these teacups. But yeah, I love this. It's really nice. So I'm going to come back in a minute with it. There we go. It's already out. But these bits, oh my God, they were a nightmare. Oh, they were a nightmare. And I've got bits in the crevices I didn't mean to do, and I've got clean up around edges. Um, but look, it's matte. I did not realise. So you can barely see the things behind it. But like I said, I do rectify that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to glue everything down. But I'm just going to jiggle them around a bit first, see where I want them to be. Because I want these to be like embellishments on it, obviously. Because it's going to be a wall hanging rather than a cup holder or whatever. Yeah. So I need to put a wall hanging on that actually now I've done it. Um, I don't know where I'm going to put it. In fact, I think I'm actually going to put it on my eBay shop because I want to do another one, but more my colours. They're too pretty for me. Does that sound bad? But yeah, I'm gonna glue them all down, like I said, and then I'm going to put some UV resin on. Now, I'm only going on the mat with the UV resin because I don't want the lines to shine up any more than they already do. I think, personally, the line should have been matte and the cup should have been clear, shiny, sorry. I think that would have made it a lot better as a mould. But maybe that's just me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but it's just not got that something. And because I put in too much of that sparkle stuff, that's also made it quite cloudy. So that rose, you can't hardly see it. But as soon as I put the UV on, it's banging. It's lovely. It just takes a lot more work. And I do start off putting it on, but I'm not going to do it all on camera because that's just wasting your time. So I'm going to do this off camera, take some photos, put some photos at the end so you can have a look. And I'm going to say thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you've never been here before, subscribe. It's free. Please. I'm getting so close to being famous. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to be famous, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you like it. And I'll hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye.
In a world of shadows, light does sing. Goth unicorn with a blackened wing. Happy she dances under moonlit nights, creating beauty.